What's up, everyone? OJ here. And obviously, there's been some bad news recently with Desmond Amofah, aka Etika, recently passing away. And I wanted to talk about this a little bit more. And guys, 100% of the ads or whatever the case is, 100% of whatever the proceeds from this video are all going to mental health because I wanted to sit there and stay silent. I know I talked about it a little bit on my live stream that I had the other day, but I felt like I wanted to talk a little bit more on it and kind of some of the good stuff when it comes to it, but also the mental health stuff as well. The good stuff, and I mean by that with Etika. I remember watching Etika back in 2014, 2013, 2014, the Fire Emblem Awakening / Nintendo 3DS days where he was playing and he had a 3DS capture card so you can see that. And it was kind of fascinating to me to see him kind of go through like his Fire Emblem Awakening playthrough and his 3DS days with Super Smash Brothers, and to see where he came from even before that, when his channel was relatively small compared to what it ended up being. I remember he used to record in a like one bedroom apartment with like multiple people living in that same room that he was in, and he used to still be there, be very happy, it seems like, and everything. And to see his rise from basically coming from nothing all the way to being one of the most popular content creators in the world was just phenomenal. It was just a historic rise that we hadn't seen anybody else really go through in the time period that he really kind of got cooking on YouTube. I mean, he put the whole platform when it comes to YouTube gaming, the live streaming, when they started kind of getting into that, he put the whole thing on his back. There'd be times when there'd be like 20,000 people plus watching the live streams. It was nuts. It was just crazy to see how far he'd gotten in such a small amount of time. And I think that, when I used to watch him with that and the whole Joy-Con boys and the whole prank with the Joy-Cons and everything, like it was just surreal. But I think that as things progressed, with, mentally with him and with a lot of the pressures and a lot of the money and a lot of the success and a lot of everybody saying everything and him constantly wanting to make people happy and look at comments and respond, I think that took a toll. I think all of that really took a toll. I remember back in 2014 when I used to talk to him in his comment section when he would do news videos on just various different Nintendo stuff, talk about Splatoon or talk about whatever the case was. And he was very friendly, man. He was very friendly and was a very cool dude at that time. But I think that as like he gained more popularity and he gained more hype and he gained more of like the meme culture and all of that, which makes you popular if people are going to be using you like that, I think it really weared on him, especially with the type of memes and the type of stuff that was going on, which he did talk about in his final video that he made on his channel. So I'm here to tell you guys that mental health is very important. Obviously it is, but here in the US, we have probably one of the worst mental health systems for a civilized country. It's ridiculous. And I've said this before, but you really need to make sure that everything is okay. Content creators, doctors, lawyers, students, doesn't matter what you do. You really need to make sure and you need to know that there are people out there that are willing to help. There are people out there that care about you. There are people out there, no matter how far you've pushed them away, there's going to be somebody that you can talk to, whether you're calling a hotline or whether you're calling family or friends. Even if you push somebody away, there's always somebody willing to give you a call or talk to you, or you can give them a call and you can talk about how things are going or what needs to be done or your struggles or whatever the case is, so it doesn't come to this. So we can kind of learn from this when it comes down to it, especially for content creators, because the amount of hate or vitriol or stuff that people can bring to the table, it really can wear on the mind. Really, it really can, man. Like, I've seen it firsthand back in 2013. Things weren't going well for me. And the only thing that kind of kept me going, not saying that I was going to, do anything more, I don't know, but my daughter, that's like the one thing that kept me going, mentally was to be around and be healthy and try as hard as I can for her sake. So not everybody has that, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody has that type of extra push or motivation, especially if they feel that they've wronged so many people. And I feel that the weight of all of that and the weight of everything that had happened, which we don't know everything, but the people involved, I think all of that kind of weighed mentally on Etika to the point to where he was bold enough to make that video and schedule it and still go through with it. Is just, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking that he would feel that there wouldn't still be people, that would help him out, even though he pushed some people away. Like he said, it's heartbreaking to hear that, because of his mental health was obviously bad. His mental health was obviously really bad, because heck, there'd be times, man, when he wouldn't stream for months and months or for a long time, and people would be mad. But as soon as he put up a stream, bam, everybody was right back. You know what I'm saying? So I wish he would have equated that to the people that he pushed away and said, hey, I pushed away these people, but you know what? I still could reach back out, So I know that he was feeling really upset and down and really just feeling horrible about it based on that last video. But guys, mental health is very, very important, and I really implore all of you guys that are struggling with similar demons or struggling with that type of thing to really know that there are people that can help. There are people that really care. And as a community, especially the Nintendo community, the gaming community, everybody that's involved, man, you got to be careful what's said online. You got to be careful how things are, because some people, words at this point, it's pretty obvious now that words can definitely, words and memes and all this stuff can definitely really grate on somebody's mind. And, I'm just really, I wish the situation, was better. I wish that, it didn't come to this. And I'm kind of at a loss of words, man. Etika was one of the guys that, like I said, everybody looked up to, man. Like when it comes to content creators, if you're doing Nintendo content, you were watching his videos back in the day. He was recognized by so many people out there, man, and you will be missed. You will be missed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to have some links for you guys in the description below. Please make sure you guys check out those links. And just once again, just be kind to people and know that you are loved. There will be somebody, no matter what the situation is, that you can reach out to if you're feeling that there's going to be a problem, or if you're feeling that something could happen to you, or you could do something negatively like this. Just reach out, because there's always going to be somebody that's willing to hear what you have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys for the next one.